Hello, we're back to playing the Doomcore Trilogy, and currently we are on the 5th map of Eternal Yours, which is called Meshing Core. It was kind of fun coming up with the names for these maps because I just kind of played around with the idea of coming up with secondary names for the like the auto map screen, things like that, or just kind of subtitles in a way. It was just kind of fun coming up with some of those. And the one for one of the titles for this map actually references a secret that I'm going to encounter later. Oh, took quite a hit. Oh, I see. It was another chain gunner. Oh yeah. Jumping right into the danger right already. So, oh, that's right, yeah. This switch. Lots of switches revealing itself, so. I know there's a secret right here. It's kind of a goofy secret. It's just a slightly different brick texture. I think it opens up this area. Yeah. And there's a mega armor. And this map, by the way, this is a birthday map that I made for Phobus, I think. Yeah. And I don't remember if I had any particular points that I was looking for when making this map. I'm not really sure if there was anything in particular, in other words, that I know that he likes that I tried to put into this map. But either way, I just kind of made this map, I guess, as an occasion. It was a birthday occasion, of course. But yeah, I don't really remember if there was anything else to it. Okay, I know that there's one more bridge switch in here. Let's see if we can deal with these guys. Gotta be careful, I hear a revenant nearby. So this room is a fun example of an area that doesn't seem very interesting, but we'll be coming back later and seeing some traps unraveling here and there. I just kind of have fun with trying to take an area that may not look very suspicious, other than, of course, there being a soul sphere on a platform. But just trying to make ideas for things like that and insert all these different kind of traps and set pieces. A lot of these critters everywhere. Critters. They seem like critters to me. They're pretty much crawling all over the place. Just like Florida. Anyway. So I know there's a red key door in that direction. So I'll be going this way. This area, this definitely makes me think of something I've seen in another map set. I'm trying to remember, though. I feel like... Oh, I almost wonder if it was the Troopers' Playground or something like that. It was some older map set for sure, though. Or actually, I almost wonder if... I'm just kind of drawing a blank a little bit. It might even have been actually something called Endgame, possibly. I just kind of wish I could remember what it was. Something inspired that area, though. Basically just kind of the brown textures and flooded areas. Which, once again, definitely makes me think of just kind of the regular Doom 2 setup in some ways. Sort of like the gauntlet. So you can only access this lift by lowering this lift. But of course these revenants are going to try to occupy your time. Okay, I know there's definitely a pain elemental in here. Nope. Alright, now we get to do a little bit of detective work, so we just kind of run out here. Oh look, there's a step. Yeah. Then this wall lowers. There's a couple enemies. Not too bad. Alright, so making a little bit of progress. Alright, now we get the soul sphere, and now we get some more revenants coming in. Well, oh, just firing one after another. All the homing missiles. Now we're back here suddenly, but now this area is blocked off, and now we're crossing over here. Well, now we're crossing over those previous areas, so it's just those kind of sequences that I really like in Doom maps, where there's just a lot of change in architecture, moving parts and things. It almost feels like you're kind of like you're helping to shapeshift the environment in some way. Oh yeah, and that green torch, of course, is the thing that lowers the walls. I think that raises up a bridge, and then of course the red key's just casually sitting there. It's not a problem to fall here, because I think this just takes you to show you, well, almost show you, I guess. It just kind of takes you near that bridge area, because that was basically just above this area here. Can only barely kind of make it out. So I'm pretty sure the yellow key is actually up there. Gotta be careful here. I know there's some dangerous enemies. I'm gonna use some of this. Oh yeah, I saw the Hell Knight waiting for me right there. And you really got to be careful leaving here, because the line of the shadow here is actually line def to unleash an Archvile just behind me. Just try and keep him distracted a little bit. It's a nice little tactic having these weaker enemies just kind of sitting by his door, because then he's just going to be trying to resurrect everything. Oh yeah, I was just about to mention there is a secret you can accidentally trigger here. It's actually a red flag, because there's all these blue flags here, but there's a red flag you can see from upstairs, but it's easy to just shoot here and just accidentally open a door for a secret, but it's no problem. I think I'll try saving a little bit of the shells. Just a little bit though. Yeah, another red door. Won't be going there just yet. I do want to go over here. Yeah, so that red flag, when you shoot it, it gives you this cell pack. Gonna be funny little popping chain gunner there. A little bit of a tight space here. Nice little library though. This gives you the rocket launcher if you're playing from pistol start. Really got to be careful firing it there though. Oh, we do get some shells though. Nice fireplace. Okay, now we can do this area. So this map actually does have 2 exits. This was one of the exits as marked with the exit door, of course, but there was also one other over in that flooded area that I was at earlier. But they are different from each other. One of them actually just exits the level, but the other one actually does have kind of a last little trap to it. So if you want to go for 100% kills in the map, you definitely want to take the other one, the one with the trap, that is. So thankfully it's not like it's not one of those traps where it's gonna drain your health completely. Kind of like I was thinking of Plutonia MAP11. They just kind of send you in a room full of archviles. Well, it's almost like that though, actually, but it's not going to leave you in bad condition. It's just kind of facing the archviles that's the problem. So obviously there's lots of shooting in this long haul area. Maybe speed things up a little bit. I did, after all, place those cell packs to be used, so... Oh yeah. Just clear everybody out. Whoops. Almost there. Whoops. Okay, now we're gonna get another vial here. Almost there. For real this time. Okay, here's our yellow key. It's just kind of floating in the air, I guess. So, there's one more secret. I need to remember when that is. So this is the trap exit. Oh, look at that. Just a whole nother pack sitting right there. This just lowers this area. Just a lift. Trying to remember where that last secret is. Got that whole sequence. Would kind of suck if that last secret was the mega armor, but I somehow couldn't trigger it because it's on a teleport line. I'm not thinking of anything else here though. This crosses over back into this area. So I know there was the... well, I grabbed that, and as I did mention, the mega armor. Just can't seem to remember what it is. Not sure if I should concern myself too much with it, but we'll at least mention that this is just the normal exit if you just want to leave the map. That's the normal exit. It'll just leave the level. Then, of course, the other side is the big trap with the archviles. I'm almost a little curious if it really is just a line. Oh yeah, look at that. I had a feeling it would be something like that. Yeah, it's pretty unfortunate. I do apologize for that, by the way. Okay, so I'll admit this part is kind of tough. Sometimes I can mess it up pretty bad, so I'm just going to do one of these kind of saves. So now suddenly we're here and we get a megasphere. But there's all these archviles just kind of waiting over here. Oh wow. Yeah, I did that wonderfully. Just lots of little posts to rely on. See if we can get him out. Yeah. Whoops, I almost used the rocket launcher. Yeah, this is pretty good. I think there's one more. I do like the little skylight with the arrow. Gives you the hint for the switch. And this is your kind of secret exit, as the Romero head. Just like that. I actually forgot to check for the kills, but that seems to be everything, thankfully. Yeah, so I'm thinking I must have made this maybe around maybe October, November. Probably November, actually. The other little thing I do remember about this map, besides making it on a desktop, I did work on this map on a desktop that I guess I took with me to Atascadero at the time. And one of the things that really surprised me about when I started this map is I actually almost did the whole thing in one sitting. and I could easily have finished it, but I think I stopped at one point and left it for like, I probably just went to bed or something and finished it the next day. But I was very close to finishing it all in just one sitting, so I was actually really surprised. It came together in like just some hours or something like that, and all the ideas for it just kind of came together somehow. It's just one of those things where it almost feels like the map is making itself as you're making it. It's just, you have the idea for this room and that sequence and trap and things like that. So that was one of the things that really surprised me about this map at the time I was working on it. So yeah, I think it must have been around November 2011 or so. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all I can think to bring up about the map. I do wish I could remember more of the ideas that went into it in terms of that one flooded area. I feel like there is some kind of map set or something that inspired me to make that area. But anyway, so that's pretty much it for that map though, and I'll see you guys in the next part. Take care.